What's up, guys? It's Mike Woodings again. This video I just want to explain real quick what optimal aesthetics is. You might have been wondering like where that name come from. Really, it all just kind of came out of the blue. Back when I was in Boise, Idaho, one day I just had this idea. Like, I was really into training for aesthetics. Like, I really looked up to Ziz and like Greg Plitt, Los Angeles, guys that are known for their like aesthetics, like having a nice, not super huge, but like a well-proportioned, balanced, symmetrical body. And then I was also into watching videos like from guys like Layne Norton. Later on, I discovered Eric Helms that talk about like the optimal way of training. So you had one side that was really into like the aesthetics aspect, and the other side that was really into like the science behind getting aesthetics or strength. And my idea was to like combine the two, like optimal aesthetics, like the most optimal way or the most efficient way to get an aesthetic body. Like, I don't want to have like some huge massive body. I just want to have like a balanced, symmetrical physique, kind of similar to like what Steve Reeves had back in like the 1940s. If you haven't heard of him, Google him. He's like awesome. He was one of the best actors in Europe for a while. So he really had the whole package. And I kind of had that idea, like, all right, I'm gonna figure out what the most optimal way is to get an aesthetic body. And at the time, I thought I knew what I was doing. Like, I was doing time under tension training. I had tried like a ketogenic diet, and like it didn't really work. I just kind of like, yeah, I got bigger, but not. I also gained like a lot of fat, and the ketogenic diet lasted maybe like 2 weeks, and I was like, screw that, I need some carbs. So I kind of just played around with things for a while, and then one day, and just, I don't know if it was like just, God basically handed me it, like, all right, flexible dieting. I don't even remember how I heard about flexible dieting, maybe Layne Norton or just on the internet. But I remember one day I woke up, my wife called me and she said, hey, I'm pregnant. And from that day on, I was like, shoot, I gotta get my goals. Like, I gotta show my son that, he can follow his dreams. So from that day on, I started counting my calories. I tracked every calorie, just about, and I tried to hit my macros as consistently as possible. And I was seeing results. And my training, I had changed it up a little bit. My best friend Kevin and I, we were going to the gym, and we were doing all sorts of like drop sets and supersets, and I don't even remember what else they were called, intraset stretching, all sorts of crazy things. And we were just fried. Like, after 3 or 4 weeks of training like that, we were both sick for days. I had a killer headache, and we just realized, like, maybe that's not the best way to train. And so I just looked around the internet, and I found something that showed like the top 10 best lifts to add strength and size. And so I was like, maybe I'll try these. So I started trying them out, and I started getting results, and I felt like I was getting stronger. And we weren't in the gym for that long. We were just pushing it. Like, we were intense, but we were also letting our bodies recover, and that was key. So I really feel like now, like, the diet and the training has all come to like one. Like, everything is in sync, and optimal aesthetics is finally like where it needs to be. Like, we have the diet under control, and we have the training under control, and now I want to show you guys how to do it, what this movement's all about, and I want to help you get that aesthetic body that you want. And I also want to use this as a platform for me to show you like my journey to try and achieve my goals of becoming a fitness model. So I'm gonna be showing you guys what I go through, my diet, my training, the setbacks, the highs and the lows, and I'm gonna take you on my journey with me. That way you can kind of see like behind the scenes, like when I go to a competition, or when I, hopefully, I can go to competition soon. If not, you'll see like, what it's like to try and prep for a show and then have a setback or something like that. That way you can see what it's like. And so when you have a hard time, you can keep pushing and push through that. And hopefully I can give you some motivation and just a little bit of insight in what my journey's like. And it doesn't even have to be fitness related. Like, you might want to be a lawyer or a doctor or a basketball player, whatever that is. Hopefully I can provide you with a little bit of motivation and a little bit of encouragement. Maybe you'll learn a couple things about the gym on the way. But you know, stay tuned, watch the videos, guys, and just support me. I really appreciate you for following me this far, for subscribing to the channel, and for being my friends and my family, and you know, people out there that might look up to me. I mean, I'm grateful for that, and I hope that I can be of some service to you. If you have any questions or anything, just leave the questions in the comments. Share the video with your friends, share it on Facebook. Let's just help spread the Optimal Aesthetics movement, and let's go get aesthetic.